Winter has come, guys. Here is my VEDA wrap-up. That's right, citizens. This is the VEDA wrap-up, or what I'm going to call my April 2016 monthly favorites video. I'm going to talk about some things that have inspired me or that I've just been entertained by this month and share them with you. These range from movies, games, books, shows, YouTubers, etc., products. So let's get to it, shall we? Here's my list. My first favorite is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I got this on Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy on when the day it came out. I pre-ordered it. I love the movie. It's a welcome return to the franchise. I saw it on opening day in theaters, and it was a nice treat to be able to buy it when it came out. Yeah, not much else I can say about it. I love the return to the franchise. I loved Harrison Ford in the film. Him and Rey, Daisy Ridley, who plays Rey. Yeah, all the new characters really were great. Even Kylo Ren makes a really good bad guy. And yeah, it was a fantastic film. I highly recommend seeing it, even if you aren't super familiar with Star Wars. I highly recommend watching the original trilogy and then watching this. Because it's not just a great science fiction story, it's not just a great epic adventure, it's a great story too, and great characters that you either love or hate, and you love them or hate them passionately. So, my next monthly favorite is Game of Thrones, which returned April 24th, and wow, what a premiere. It had action, it had some great plot details that I think, in my humble opinion, allude to certain characters returning in the future. Maybe somewhere in the next few episodes, but we'll see. But Game of Thrones has probably had one of the biggest premieres in a long time, and yeah, I loved every second of it. So Game of Thrones, definitely one of my April favorites. Fear the Walking Dead is another one of my favorite shows this month. I love the very big difference, the stark difference between Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. I love seeing just how new the situation with the zombies is for the cast on this show. Because unlike Rick and the gang on The Walking Dead, they haven't had the time to adapt and become almost experts and almost desensitized to killing walkers, you know. In The Walking Dead, the zombies are just that, they're zombies, you know. It's been a long time since we've had to see them react to the fact that they're killing dead people, you know. But on Fear the Walking Dead, this is still a mystery. I mean, the corpses aren't as decayed, and they're a lot stronger and ferocious. And the people, even though they're adapting slowly, and they haven't had to make some of the difficult decisions that Rick has had to make over the years. So I think that time is coming for them, and I'll be very interested to see who survives, and when who survives has to make those decisions like Rick has. I wonder who it'll be and what they'll have to do. So Fear the Walking Dead on my list for April. I also recently caught up on a show on Netflix, originally from the BBC, over in the UK. Anyone watching this from the UK might understand what I'm talking about, Broadchurch. I watched the American version, Grace Point. It was good, but Broadchurch is just amazing. BBC has really been doing a fantastic job with shows recently, and Broadchurch with David Tennant, my goodness. He was great as Kilgrave on Jessica Jones. Probably one of my favorite roles of his. But Alec Hardy, his role is just amazing. I love the chemistry between him and Ellie Miller. The story is just amazing. Like, I feel more for the characters on the BBC version, I think, than I do for the American version. And just such a phenomenally painful but addictive story to watch unfold. Really, really a great job. Highly recommend you guys, if you have Netflix, watching Broadchurch. There's 8 episodes in the season. There's been 2 seasons so far. I believe they call them series over there, but we would call them seasons over here in the U.S. Yeah, go watch it. Really, really well done show. And I'm looking forward to season 3 when it comes out. Now, I would like to move on to some YouTubers who have been inspiring me lately. These YouTubers, through their videos, their creativity, the way they work the cameras, they're really an inspiration to me and to the way I approach my own music or my own videos. So, the first being Sawyer Hartman. I talked about him a little bit on my live stream, but I've been a fan of his for a while. He's a fantastic filmmaker. I really enjoy his channel. I love his short films. I want to watch The Parallax Theory. It's supposed to be really, really good. The trailer looked amazing. But he recently made a pledge to vlog and put out a video every single day, and for the next year and a half. He vlogs, and it's really well done, but his vlogs look like professional films, and just the shots he gets with the drones especially. I want a drone now for that sole purpose. I mean, he gets some amazing shots, and that's the kind of videos I'd love to produce and make on my channel one day. I mean, he's got such a unique eye for the way video comes across. It's very professional and really entertaining to watch. So, highly recommend you guys go subscribe to Sawyer Hartman. Next, Jacqueline Glen is another YouTuber I'm really loving right now. I love her honesty. I love how she sticks by her beliefs, and the fact that, if you guys don't know her, she is a powerful speaker and atheist, and really does a wonderful job of showcasing a different side of believing. I myself, really find her thoughts on religion, politics, social media, YouTube in general, to be really invigorating and honest and real. And it's very refreshing because there's a lot of not real people. There's a lot of fake stuff that goes and circulates around the internet, and it's really nice to see someone who passionately cares, passionately loves and believes in what she says and does, and speaks truthfully. I really enjoy that, and I love the fact that she goes into it and approaches things looking for the truth through fact. That's something I've always been about, and refuses to just assume or jump into a bandwagon. Really, really well done, and I hope you guys will subscribe to her. She's got a fantastic channel. She's got a few channels that are really great. So, finally, one YouTuber over in the UK that I really love is Zoella. I am not much for beauty and fashion. I don't know much about either one of those topics. My biggest fashion statement is wearing screen tees all the time, and I have a Star Wars ring I wear around my neck. That's pretty much the highlight of my fashion reel. But she comes across very genuine, sweet, caring, and she really cares deeply about the videos and she puts out and the people watching them. Which is something I've always wanted to bring into my channel as well, and something I hope I can convey through my work like this right now. She also has a vlogging channel that is really fun to watch, and something I've noticed over in the UK, I don't know if any of you watching are also living in the UK or are YouTubers yourselves or vloggers, but when people in the UK make videos, especially vlogs, they are like short little movies. They're really long. The typical vlog in the US is between 5 and 10 minutes, I'd say. Sometimes 12 or 13, at the max. But something I've noticed UK vloggers do a lot is their vlogs are like 18 to 30 minutes. And it's really long vlogs, and there's so much detail, and they're so energetic and upbeat, and it really comes across in Zoella's vlogs a lot. For those of you who don't know, her name's Zoe Sugg. She's really the first UK vlogger I really started watching, and again, just such a sweet personality, just really smart. She's an author herself. Really commend her for that, and really has built quite an impressive couple of channels. And whether you are into beauty or fashion or not, like myself, I'm not, but I really respect what she's done, the empire on YouTube that she's built from the ground up, and she approaches everything from such a real, honest place, and I really, really appreciate that. So, yeah, Zoella, go subscribe to her. Some music I love this month. First, I have to dedicate my first favorite music artist to Prince. For those of you who haven't heard the news, Prince sadly passed away at the age of 57 just a few days ago, or at least it's been a few days for me. He was one of my favorite artists of all time. Purple Rain, not just the song, but the whole album, beautiful. Such a pioneer for creativity and unique visions. And, you know, I don't know what the exact circumstances of his death were yet. I'm assuming he had some sort of illness. I heard he was struggling with the flu a lot, but yeah, he was such a phenomenal singer, and it saddens me that he's gone, but his legacy will never be forgotten, and he'll always be one of the number ones in my book. So other than that, a song that I got into because of Joshua Evans and David Evans and Colleen Ballinger Evans is Ben by Michael Jackson. Such a beautiful song, really sweet and passionate, and just really tender. And yeah, Ben is such a phenomenal song. I've heard Donny Osmond cover it, but nothing beats Michael Jackson's original version. I mean, such a wonderful, wonderful song. I highly recommend you go give it a listen. Finally, a song I heard in the first episode of another BBC show on Netflix called River, with Stellan Skarsgård, I believe. It's called I Love to Love by Tina Charles, and I love the tempo of it. It reminds me very much of an old 70s disco song, but there's this one part, I can't really sing it because I don't want to copyright this video, but it's kind of towards the middle, after like the second chorus, and it's just, for some reason, it comes across as beautiful yet haunting, almost chilling, and especially in the context of the show, it really inspired me and inspired my creativity. I listen to it constantly on repeat, so great song. Alright, working our way into the games now. I played GTA 5 for the first time on Xbox One. I used to have it on 360, but since I got Xbox One, I've upgraded to the Xbox One version. The big difference being that getting to play the game in first-person mode really made it like a completely different gaming experience to me. It was so fun. I had a great time. I loved being able to drive around what is essentially Los Angeles. They call it Los Santos in the game, but it's pretty much LA. And I actually... we went to Santa Monica for my birthday. If you guys haven't seen that, go to my vlogs in March. And there was a vlog for my birthday there. Whatchamacallit? We went and did a bunch of stuff in Santa Monica, and I found everything we did in the game, and I actually retraced our steps on my birthday. It was actually a lot of fun. It was kind of weird but cool seeing that in the game after having lived it, so that was fun. I also played Sunset Overdrive this month, another fun game from the people who made, I want to say, it's Naughty Dog, I think, or maybe it's Insomniac, I'm not sure, but they used to make a lot of the PlayStation games I played when I was a kid, but this is definitely a much more adult game. Lots of action, lots of zany weapons that you never would have thought could be possibly weapons. Getting to go around jacking up mutants and robots and stuff, and it's like an punk rock apocalyptic thriller. A lot of fun and very pop art animation. So definitely worth a check out, and I think it's free on Xbox One right now. So go check it out. Finally, just I'm going to mention a product I used this month. Polo Black by Ralph Lauren. It's a cologne body spray. Smells amazing. Just perfect. Really smells delightful. I'm almost out actually. I'm gonna have to go get a new one, but I've actually gone out a little bit more than I have in the past, and when you're trying to make impressions on clients for photography and everything, this is the kind of thing you want. It's easy to take on the go too. You just stick it in the car, and when you need to freshen up, you just click it, and there you go. Now you smell fresh. Really great smell. Highly recommended. Polo Black by Ralph Lauren. Check it out. Hashtag not sponsors. That's everything for my monthly favorites, guys. It's been a fun VEDA month. Got a lot of videos done. I really enjoyed a couple of videos, especially I loved the My Health Story video. Really enjoyed making that, and it felt nice to talk about. At the request of a viewer, I'm going to be making a video at some point in May, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I was asked by a viewer to talk about my views on mental health awareness. So I'm going to plan that out and write it down and share with you at some point in May. I hope you guys will watch the video and enjoy it and appreciate it as much as you enjoyed my health story video. And yeah, it's been a great VEDA. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in and being supportive. And yeah, VEDA will be happening again in August. So the last video that took place in VEDA is going to be the vlog going out tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging with me. In the comments below, tell me what was your favorite video this month of VEDA and on the Avina Vlogs channel. Leave your comments down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Like this video, comment on it, favorite it, and share it. Check out all our social media links down in the description box below. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so now. It means so much to me if you did. We're almost to 600 subscribers, which is so close to 1,000. So we're on the road, guys, and it's because of you and your awesome support and helping me build a community to be proud of. Thank you guys. And click the eye in the sky for today's recommended videos, playlists, and more. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time for a brand new video. Long days and pleasant nights, my friends.